What would an extra $1,000 every month do for your life? Would you pay off debt faster, fund your dream vacation, create an emergency fund that you've been putting off? What if I told you that you could build a $1,000 monthly passive income stream without quitting your day job, and do it by leveraging skills and interests that you already have? Most people think that generating significant passive income requires a massive upfront capital or becoming a full-time entrepreneur. They get overwhelmed by conflicting advice, and they ultimately end up taking no action at all. So on this episode of Money Talks with Njideka, I'm going to show you 3 proven ways to create $1,000 in monthly passive income that you can implement during your evenings and on your weekends. Hey there, I'm Njideka, a financial advisor and business coach who helps ambitious professionals transform from overworked high earners to strategic wealth builders. Now, before we dive in, I want to encourage you to engage with this video. Give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below with your questions, and share it if you think that it can help somebody else on their financial journey. All right, now let's talk about creating $1,000 in monthly income. So I have worked with hundreds of people working in the corporate world, working in the nonprofit world, making decent money, but still feeling trapped by the proverbial golden handcuffs. Like me when I was an employee, they know that they need to create income outside of their job, but with 60-hour work weeks and family commitments, it's hard for them to find the time for what seems like it'd be another full-time commitment. So along the years in working with people, I've developed a framework that I'm about to share with you, and it is specifically designed for busy professionals who have limited time but want to leverage their existing skills, interests, and resources to make additional income. The best part is that you can implement these strategies during your 5 to 9 p.m. hours or on the weekends, and then let them work for you in the background. So the first way to get to $1,000 in monthly passive income is through strategic investing. This isn't about day trading or picking the next hot stock. It is about creating a systematic approach to generating income from your investments. So here's a step-by-step implementation plan that you can do just over the weekend. So let's say it's Friday evening, you have 1 to 2 hours. So first you want to calculate your target investment amount. So if you want $1,000 in monthly income, which is $12,000 coming to you annually, and let's say you want to get that from an average yield of 8%, you're going to need to have about $150,000 invested. Now, don't get discouraged by this number. You'll build it up over time. So now that you have your target number, you want to open a brokerage account if you don't already have one. So as usual, I recommend platforms like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, because they have solid platforms. They offer commission-free trading and they have excellent research tools. So that was Friday. Now Saturday, let's say this will take you about 2 to 3 hours. I want you to research income-focused investments. So you want to look for dividend ETFs like SCHD or HDV. You can look for REITs, right? Or real estate investment trusts like or STAG, STAG. You could even look for business development companies like Maine. And next, I want you to create an initial portfolio allocation. So for example, let's say you say that 40% of your contributions is going to go into dividend growth ETFs for stability and growth. Next, you'll assign 30% of your monthly money to REITs for higher current income and inflation projection. Maybe 20% of your money goes into BDCs for higher yields, and 10% are going to go into bonds and preferred stocks just for some stability. Then on Sunday afternoon, for about 1 to 2 hours, you are going to set up your automatic payment contributions from each paycheck. Even if you're putting away $200 to $500 per paycheck, that is going to significantly accelerate your progress. And next, you are going to implement dividend reinvesting for all your holdings so that it compounds your growth. What that means is you are not going to let them send you a dividend check yet. It is too early in your investment journey for that. So right now, you are still building up your income streams, and so you cannot start to eat the fruits just yet. And finally, you're going to go ahead and create a simple spreadsheet to track your progress towards your goal of $1,000 monthly income. Now, the second pathway is perfect for professionals who have expertise or knowledge that others would pay for, because you can package this knowledge into a digital product in just one weekend. And now I'm going to show you exactly how. So the second option to creating $1,000 monthly passive income is going to come from creating and selling digital products based on your existing knowledge and expertise. The key here is to start with some self-reflection. So what do people already come to you for advice about? What problems do you solve easily that others still struggle with? What specialized knowledge have you gained through your career or your personal interests? So now I'll give you a step-by-step evening and weekend implementation plan. So let's say you have a Monday and Tuesday evening, let's say for 2 hours total. First thing I want you to do is identify your expertise areas. Make a list of the professional skills that you've mastered, the problems that you have overcome that others maybe still struggle with. You can make a list of topics that you're passionate about and knowledgeable in, or even questions that people frequently ask you. Next, I want you to do some market research. You want to research the demand. You can use tools like Amazon bestsellers list in your topic area. You can use Google Trends to see search volume. You can use Reddit or Quora to find common questions. You could even use Facebook groups where your target audience gathers. So then on Wednesday and Thursday evenings, so let's say about 2 hours, you are going to choose a digital product format based on your strengths. So you can choose an ebook or a PDF guide, and that's probably the fastest to create. You could choose online courses. That'll probably bring in some of the highest income. You could use templates or tools, and that's great for practical skills. You could also use membership sites for recurring income. Next, you're going to outline your product content. So you want to focus on solving a specific problem. Now, this is where AI platforms like ChatGPT, Claude AI, or Google Gemini can really come in handy because it can help you tighten up what you're offering. Now, I'll even give you Friday off. Now let's get to the weekend. On the weekend, so about 8 to 10 hours spread across Saturday and Sunday, you are going to be creating the digital product. So for an ebook, you may be writing between 500 and 1,000 words per hour, aiming for a total of 5,000 to 10,000 words in the entire document. For a course, especially if you used AI to create the scripts or create the outlines for it, you can record 4 to 6 video modules using your phone or using a computer. For templates, you can design that maybe in something like Canva, but design 5 to 10 high-value templates based on your expertise. And next, you want to set up a simple sales system. So you can create a free Gumroad or Teachable account, upload your product, and set your pricing, maybe between $27 or $197, depending on the value. And you want to write a sales page that highlights the problem that you are solving, and you can use AI for this. Now, the following weekend, and this may take between 4 to 5 hours, you want to begin to implement a basic marketing plan. That means that you might share this with your existing network. You might create 2 to 3 social media posts about the problem that your product solves. You may even decide to write a LinkedIn article or some other post that's related to your topic. Ultimately, what makes digital products so powerful for busy professionals is the scalability, meaning once you create it, that same product can be sold hundreds and thousands of times with minimal additional effort. I even know a graphic designer who created a comprehensive guide on transitioning from corporate jobs to freelancing. He spent 2 weekends creating the guide. He priced it at $47 and now sells between 25 to 30 copies monthly with minimal ongoing marketing. It generates over $1,200 in passive income. Hey, this could even work for a human resources professional who created a bundle of resume templates and interview prep guides. If that person spent, for example, 3 weekends creating the products, they could position themselves to earn $1,000 monthly through automatic sales. And the third pathway is my personal favorite because it leverages skills that you already have and enjoy using. And with those, you can transform them into an automated service business that runs largely without your day-to-day involvement. And thus, the third way that I'll talk about making $1,000 in monthly passive income is turning your existing skills into a systematized service-based business that eventually runs without you. So this approach starts with providing a service yourself, then gradually building systems and potentially hiring help to deliver the service while you focus on growth and strategy. Now, this implementation is going to take a little bit longer, but here is a step-by-step evening and weekends implementation plan that you can use. So week 1, you want to identify and validate your service. So you may do this in the evenings for 1 to 2 hours per day. You want to first identify your marketable skills. What are you exceptionally good at that others, again, still struggle with? So examples might include writing or editing, graphic design or video editing, social media management, bookkeeping or financial analysis, website development, SEO, digital marketing. You choose. Next, you want to validate that the market is even demanding your service. You can do this by researching rates on Upwork or Fiverr for similar services. You could even check job boards for companies that are hiring for these skills. You could even ask your network if they pay for this type of a service. So third, I want you to define your service offering. What that means is that you need to define the exact deliverables that you provide, the turnaround time that you'll be able to provide them, and even price structure. Now, week 2, you want to set up your service infrastructure. Now, this may take, let's say over the weekend, 6 to 8 hours. So you want to create basic business operations, meaning you want to set up a business email address. Maybe you also want to create service description documents, develop a simple client onboarding questionnaire. Maybe you're building templates for the common deliverables. You're also going to be establishing your payment system. So that means that you want to set up Stripe, PayPal, or any other payment processor that you need. Next, you might want to create some simple invoicing templates and also determine your payment terms and policies. Now let's go on to week 3. This is when you want to begin to acquire your first clients. And again, this can happen in the evenings and on the weekends, let's say around 8 to 10 hours. You want to reach out to your network. So that might mean reaching out directly to people that you know need and may be open to your service. This may include you announcing the service on LinkedIn or other social media platforms. This could mean emailing friends or former colleagues who might need your service. This could also mean asking for referrals from people who know your work quality. Also, if it makes sense, you may even consider creating a simple portfolio of case studies based on your previous work so that people have something to look at. Let's go to week 4 to 8. Now, during weeks 4 through 8, you might deliver and document, and this could very well, again, happen on the evenings and the weekends. As you deliver your services to your first clients, I want you to document every step of your process. Create templates and checklists, especially for repetitive tasks. Identify parts of the process that could be automated or delegated. And during weeks 9 through 12, you want to begin to systematize. Again, this can happen on the evenings and weekends and could take around 4 to 5 hours. You want to begin to start building systems that reduce your personal time investment. So that might include creating standard operating procedures or SOPs for every aspect of service delivery. You want to maybe set up automation tools for repetitive tasks. So things like Zapier or a good CRM may come into play. You want to identify tasks that could be outsourced to a virtual assistant. And once you're earning consistently, get in the mindset of reinvesting 40 to 50% of your revenue. Don't just use everything that you make. You may want to hire help like freelancers or part-time assistants. Maybe you want to tap into better tools and software to automate your processes. Maybe you might need to invest into marketing to attract more clients without having to directly outreach. What makes this approach so powerful is that you're not just creating income, you're building an asset that can eventually free you from your 9 to 5. And here's a bonus tip for maximum impact. Consider combining all the pathways based on your goals, skills, and available time. Many successful passive income builders start with one pathway and gradually expand to others. So for example, you might start with investing a portion of each paycheck to build your income foundation. Then some months down the line, you may move on to create a digital product based on your professional expertise to generate some additional capital. You may use those profits from the digital product to accelerate your investing. And later, you may choose to build a systematized service-based business that generates both income and an eventual asset to replace your current income. The key is to start with what aligns best with your current skills, interests, and your resources, and then expand systematically as your passive income grows. So, if you are ready to start building your $1,000 monthly passive income stream, I would love to help you create a personalized strategy based on your specific situation, skills, and goals. Consider booking a 60-minute consultation call with me by clicking the link in the description below. And if you found this episode helpful, you will definitely want to check out my video on how to start building a real estate portfolio with as little as $10. In that episode, I'm going to dive deep into real estate investing strategies for beginners. Remember, building passive income isn't about getting rich quick. It's about leveraging what you already have and know to create lasting financial freedom. So hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss any of my wealth building strategies, and I will see you on the next video.